Finally, what on earth was that all about? How could you do something like that? That was beyond out of line.
Excuse me, you're the one who's out of line. That's why I threw water on you. It was a big bottle, too, so it was kind of heavy. I wasted so much effort because of you.
I don't even know where to begin. You barged into my dressing room out of nowhere and screamed, "Dropouts don't get to wear wedding dresses," while dumping a water bottle on me? Why would you do that?
Why? Because you looked absolutely ridiculous in that dress.
Excuse me?
Also, you're a high school dropout, right? I genuinely can't stand people who are uneducated and plain looking. I mean, obviously everyone looks plain compared to me, but you're on a whole other level of plain because you're a dropout.
That logic is insane. Being a dropout doesn't make someone plain looking, and even if I were plain, that's still not a reason to barge in and throw water on someone. Stop this! Are you trying to ruin my wedding?
What are you talking about? There's no wedding to ruin. It's canceled. Canceled. So there was no point in fixing your makeup, which is why I washed it off for you.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying there's no way we're handing over our precious older brother to a dropout. Maybe people who dropped out of high school don't understand things like that. I mean, honestly, you've got some nerve thinking you could marry my brother. A plain-looking dropout is not sister-in-law material. The wedding is not approved.
Don't be ridiculous. You can't just decide that, and Ethan would never agree to cancel.
He already said yes to it.
What?
My brother was being deceived, poor thing. That's why his loving sisters stepped in to wake him up. Our parents were always pretty useless, honestly. So our bond as siblings is just that strong.
That can't be. Ethan and I have been together for 2 years. 2 years! You were perfectly fine with me until a month ago.
Right, because I didn't know you dropped out until I looked at your background a month ago. You should have been upfront about it. Hiding something like that is basically fraud.
I never hid anything. Ethan knew from the very beginning.
You don't play the victim. The problem is that you made no effort to be pretty or educated. That's on you. Don't tell me you're still thinking about going through with this. Oh, and don't bother texting my brother. He already blocked you.
That's impossible. He was so excited for our wedding. He would never block me. He would never.
Then check for yourself.
He actually blocked me. This can't be happening. I haven't done anything to deserve being shut out like this.
I mean, just existing is the problem. Dropouts have middle school brains. I guess you just don't get it.
You put him up to this, didn't you?
Quit with the paranoia. This all happened because you chose to take the easy road and drop out. The easy road. Dropouts either failed their exams or ran away from studying because they couldn't handle it. That kind of person makes a terrible wife. Bringing someone like that into the family would be embarrassing.
You don't know anything about why I left school. And frankly, you have no right to walk in here and decide what kind of wife I am.
I have every right. I'm his sister. I know him better than you ever will. You spent 2 years with him. I've spent my whole life with him. There's no contest.
I see. So it's really come to this. Fine. Cancel the wedding.
Yes!
Don't think for a second you're getting away with this. Sean, do you have a minute?
Huh? Oh, Lily, what's up?
I need to hire you.
That's new. Did your fiancé cheat or something?
Not exactly, but it might actually be more complicated than that.
Oh, a messy one. Right in my wheelhouse. What's the job?
That's the full situation. After everything they put me through, I'm not letting them walk away clean.
That sister-in-law is something else, and the fiancé's no prize either. But hold on, is the wedding actually off, or is the sister just running her mouth?
Ethan texted me afterward. He said the wedding is canceled.
Are you serious?
What my sister said is true. Marrying a dropout would ruin my life, so we're done. That's what he sent. Yesterday, he was talking about how excited he was for the ceremony. I figured Emily had gotten to him, but I never thought he was the kind of guy who'd dump me over something like that.
Guy's a full-on sister's puppet, huh? Actually, why did you want to marry him in the first place? Your judgment is kinda terrible.
Well, he seemed completely normal from the outside. He had his moments. He could be pretty rude to service staff, but he was kind to me, and I genuinely thought we could build a future together.
Yeah, real garbage people usually hide it well, I'll give you that. How long did you know Emily before today?
About 8 months. We met at a family dinner Ethan arranged. She was standoffish, but never openly hostile. Just a lot of backhanded comments I let slide.
The kind of person who tests limits slowly until they find out how far they can push.
That's exactly it. I kept giving her the benefit of the doubt. Clearly, I shouldn't have.
Lesson learned the expensive way. So, what do you actually want out of this?
Accountability, financial and otherwise. She destroyed my wedding day and dragged my name through the mud, and he went right along with it.
Got it. Anything specific on the financial end?
The venue cancellation fee is going to be significant. I'm not absorbing that. Beyond that, whatever you find.
But hey, dodging a bullet this close to becoming family with those two might be a blessing. I've seen a lot of nasty people through this job, but this level of awful is rare even for me, so we're making them answer for it, right?
That's why I came to you.
Got it. And hey, about my fee, you've got a lot of expenses coming up. Like last time, I'll take payment in kind. We go way back after all.
That helps, honestly. So, what do you want this time? Last time it was a gaming console, right?
That's a secret. Could be something more expensive than a console.
Fine, but the bigger they ask, the harder you work.
Obviously. Leave it to me.
Hey, what is this supposed to mean? Why am I being charged for the wedding venue cancellation fee? Shouldn't the host pay?
That would be true if the wedding had actually taken place. In this case, your side blew it up, and since it was canceled last minute, 100% cancellation fee applies. If you'd given advance notice, there wouldn't have been a fee at all. But you didn't. You were the ones who called it off at the last second, so the bill goes to you. I never said a word about canceling. And if you have a problem with that, I have a lawyer on retainer. Feel free to take it to court.
Seriously? This is your fault for getting dumped for being a dropout. You dropped out, so you failed to study. That's your problem.
Actually, I did earn my GED afterward, and I didn't drop out because I failed anything. I never had the option to try.
What? What does that even mean?
My parents got sick and hurt themselves, so I had to go to work and support them. You keep throwing dropout at me like an insult, but I've been in the workforce longer than you, even with your degree.
So what? Who cares? And I'm not paying that cancellation fee anyway.
I'm sorry?
Because my brother will pay it. My brother never does anything mean to me, and he always does what I say, so he'll sort out the money.
I see. Understood. So small financial pressure won't be enough to actually affect you.
Damage? Please, I'd never lose to a dropout. This is pointless. Unlike you, working yourself raw and letting yourself go, I was born special. Everyone around me helps me out. Whatever I want, I get. I've been beautiful since the day I was born, and I've kept it up. Someone who couldn't do anything but work, with no other options, thinking she could beat me?
You talk a lot about being beautiful. That's all you ever fall back on.
Because it's true. Some of us don't need to fall back on anything else.
Looks fade. Debt compounds. Those are just facts.
You sound like a textbook. Go back to school. Oh, wait.
Enjoy saying that while you still can. Sean, how's the job going? I'm ready to move when you are.
Who do you think you're talking to? It's already done. Haven't had a case shake out this much dirt in a long time. I'll write it all up, but this Emily woman is deep in it. She's got multiple sugar daddies, she's a regular at host clubs, and she's been raking in some serious gifts. Designer bags, jewelry, living large for her age. Still digging, but she's almost certainly running a tab at the clubs.
A tab?
Buying on credit, and when people go that far, they're usually borrowing too. With daddies as loaded as hers, she's been living well.
So that's why she didn't blink at the cancellation fee.
From where I'm sitting, her ATMs are her sugar daddies and her brother. My bet is she sabotaged the wedding partly because she didn't want to lose access to her brother's wallet to someone she looks down on.
That tracks. She was perfectly civil to me until she found out I dropped out. Well, there was some snark, so I knew she didn't like me, but still.
My read is she saw you as a threat to her cash supply the second she had a reason to justify it. The dropout thing gave her the excuse she needed.
She dressed it up as a values issue when it was really just money.
Pretty much. People like her always need a reason they can say out loud.
The money side is what I need to deal with first.
I'll handle that part.
Are you sure?
Think about it. These are sugar daddies. They're not going to take a woman seriously in this situation. Worst case, they try to pay her off.
Fair point. All right, I'll leave the daddy situation to you.
You focus on your end. I've got mine.
How much time do you need?
Give me 2-3 days. I've already got what I need on the biggest one.
Understood. And Sean, be careful.
I'm always careful. That's why I charge what I charge.
You've got some nerve. I don't know who your little friend is, but because of you, my most important guy cut me off.
Oh, it's you. You're this worked up, so I guess he really did end things. Not surprising. He'd been involved with her since she was a minor. Get that out in the open and his whole life falls apart.
You blackmailed him? I've been calling everyone and getting stonewalled. One of them finally told me enough to track you down. You've made my life a disaster. Fix it.
Must be rough losing your biggest source of cash.
You have no idea what you've done. Do you know how long I spent building that connection? Years. And you destroyed it in what? A day?
Less than that, actually. For what it's worth, you should probably be glad someone ended it for you. That situation was a liability you were carrying around without knowing it.
Don't pretend you did me a favor. You ruined everything.
And your brother isn't bailing you out either, is he? Heard he's been telling everyone at work that his ex cheated on him. That's defamation. He's got a lawsuit for that, so he's a little busy to be playing hero for his sister.
Stop twisting this. You caused all of this. You need to fix it. Hey, are you even listening? This is unacceptable. I don't care who you are to him. Because of you, I lost my most important income source. You dropout. Stop ruining my life.
So, after getting stonewalled by Sean, you're turning it on me. If you've got the energy to scream at people, why not channel that into earning your own money? Your credit cards must be nearly maxed out by now. Money disappears fast, and I hear you've been running up a tab at the clubs.
How do you know that? Fine, you're right. Without my guys, I can't pay off the tab. You're the one who blew this up. You pay it.
How much are we talking?
$11,200.
That's an enormous amount.
It was my host's birthday. Of course you go all out for that.
Then it stands to reason you're also responsible for paying it back yourself. You keep calling me stupid for being a dropout. But you can't figure that out? Which one of us is the slow learner?
Shut up! Don't call me stupid! You think you're so much smarter than me just because you know how to save money? Not all of us want to live like that. Some people actually enjoy their lives.
Enjoying your life and drowning in debt over a host's birthday are two different things.
Okay, grandmother.
I refuse to lose to someone who can't survive without other people's money. Money is scary. There are things you can't buy. But there are countless disasters that money can prevent, which means the less money you have, the more trouble and misfortune finds you.
You're the one who took my money away, and now you're lecturing me? Take responsibility for this, you old hag!
Harsh? I'm barely out of my 20s. Then again, working since your teens probably ages you. I'm not going to be spoken down to by someone who's just been siphoning money from other people. I won't be rolling over, and you will be held accountable. If you want to fight it, take me to court, though I doubt you can afford to.
Fine, I'll find a way. I always do.
I hope that's true. I genuinely do. Figure your life out, Emily. But figure it out without dragging anyone else down with you.
Please help me. I'm completely broke. My credit card payments wiped out my entire bank account. And the club is demanding I pay back what I owe. My brother got pushed out of his job because of you. He's unemployed now and useless. I can't make payments in this situation. Drop the lawsuit.
My, you were so sure of yourself before. And now you're begging the dropout you looked down on. Aren't you embarrassed?
Of course I'm embarrassed, but I have no one else to ask. I called literally everyone. No one is picking up.
That tells you something important, doesn't it? And Ethan losing his job, honestly, good. Serves him right. Obviously. He lied about why the engagement ended to get sympathy at work, and people saw right through him. If his coworkers already had reasons to resent him, this just brought it all to the surface. From what I heard, he had a long history of bullying behavior at that office. No surprise his sister turned out the same way.
My brother lost his job because of you! Now he can't pay anything, so drop the case!
It's not because of me. Ethan decided to quit on his own. That's his consequence to live with. Sounds like he's lost his power to protect you.
Please, just do something! I have no money, I'm drowning in debt, and they're telling me to start working in a club! I am not selling myself! I won't do it!
I'm not telling you to go that far, but you borrowed money, and borrowed money has to be paid back, and there are consequences for what you did. That's just what it means to be an adult. Surely a college graduate can understand what a dropout already knows.
Well...
You know what's strange, Emily? We actually have something in common.
Don't you dare compare us!
We both ended up without a safety net. The difference is, I knew that from the start. You built yours out of other people, and now they're gone. I built mine out of my own work, and it's still standing. And honestly, the fact that I'm the only person you can turn to right now says a lot. You caused trouble at college, didn't you? No real friends left. When you only surround yourself with people who are useful to you and spend your time making everyone else's life harder, you will end up completely alone. Every time. You've made your mess. Now live with it. On your own. Sean, thank you for everything. Having you on this meant I could actually go all the way. I've also filed for damages against Ethan, defamation and breach of engagement.
Glad to hear it. How are you doing, honestly? That was a lot to go through.
Better than I expected. I think I was more in shock than heartbroken. Which probably tells you something about the relationship.
Yeah, it does.
You really came through for me this time. I owe you the payment, so what do you want? You said you wanted something in kind. Is there anything specific?
There's always been something I wanted. Hey, Lily, do you remember the first time we met?
Out of nowhere. But yeah, I remember. It was hard to forget.
I'll bet. I was a wreck back then. My parents were textbook awful, the real kind. I wasn't getting fed, the house was a disaster, so I was always at the park, killing time, starving all the time.
You really did look like you were about to collapse back then.
That's why I've never been able to forget the taste of that lunch you gave me. You were the first person who ever gave me food.
Oh, come on. That was ages ago. You looked like you were going to fall over, so I couldn't just walk past you. I just handed you the lunch I'd brought, that's all.
But you went without lunch because of that.
I did, but a friend shared her food with me. I was fine.
Still, you didn't know me, you didn't know anything about me, and you just handed it over, no questions.
You looked like you needed it more than I did. That's not a complicated decision.
It is when you're a teenager and the person's a stranger. I thought about that day a lot after, more than you'd think.
Anyway, why bring that up now? Oh, don't tell me your payment is food. You worked so hard on this. I'll take you to a nice restaurant a few times.
Nice restaurant, yeah, good food, great view, sounds amazing. But that kind of place isn't really me. What I want to eat is something else.
What?
Your cooking.
What? Hold on. That can't count as payment.
It does for me. I'm doing all right financially these days, but that's not something I can buy. Your cooking, no amount of money gets me that. And I want it every day.
Every day?
I'm not asking for nothing. Lily, you gave me your lunch. I never paid you back for that. So I want to make sure you never go without food. So, marry me. That's my payment.
What? What? Hold on. What are you saying?
I'm dead serious. I told you, didn't I? The payment this time was gonna be something really, really expensive. And honestly, I begged you for a gaming console just so we could play together.
You never even seemed like a gamer. That's what that was about?
That's what it was about.
Unbelievable! I just got out of a broken engagement. I was just dumped. Why would anyone want to take on a woman like that?
One person does, right here. And the timing couldn't be better, honestly. I mean, I did go above and beyond on this one.
You're serious?
Completely. But you're right, I should say it properly. It should mean something. Lily, marry me. I will never leave you for the rest of my life. Whatever you need, I'll make it happen. So please, make one thing happen for me.
Fine. Don't blame me for what happens next. I'll make you lunch every day.
Really?
But only lunch. We start from the beginning. A real relationship first.
Can't we just skip to married?
You can't go from 0 to married in a day. That's insane. We date properly, and then we talk about the future.
Fair enough.
But I'm glad you said it. I'll think about it. Seriously. Emily ended up buried in debt from her club tab and had to take a job at a night venue. With my lawsuit still ongoing, that debt isn't going anywhere fast. She always believed she was the most beautiful woman in the room, but in a world full of stunning women competing for the same customers, she's struggling to stand out. As for me, after 6 months of dating, Sean and I got married. I never expected to end up with a private detective as my husband. But he's devoted and endlessly kind to me. Cooking for him every day has become one of my favorite things. And there's something else. I'm expecting. Sean is over the moon about the baby, and he's already dreaming about taking our little family on a picnic someday, so everyone can share one of my lunches together. That's still a few years away, but it's a future I'm very much looking forward to.